We're some nice guys in the Brotherhood, but sometimes you gotta get mean. Alright, let's take it up to the Great White North. My man, Mr. Steve Stewart.
Greetings and salutations. Mr. Sullivan, I know I've never met you, sir. I've heard so much about you over the years. I hope someday we can meet. Yes, it's cold up here. It's COVID time. They got the rainbow colors. It goes green, yellow, orange, red, gray. Gray is like your lockdown. For me, gray is like gray matter. You're dead. But anyway, there's places, we're orange now. There's places red and lockdown in Toronto, Montreal. So we're just going one day at a time. We're just rolling with it. Anyway, so the technique is escape from death. And I have with me somebody I want to escape from death with, Mr. Jacob. All right, so a couple of things we can do in this technique. You guys can see me. I'm speaking Canadian, so if I go too fast, just let me know. I'm kind of off with the US language, so I'm going to speak Canadian as best I can so you understand. So, first of all, if they grab you with the wrong hand, this is something you have to really think about. You can say, would you grab me with the other hand? And if they do that, then you can comply. But if they grab you with the right hand and you really want to get out of it, just say, let go for a second. And then you run. So there's a couple of options. I like the biting. If I had a fork, Mark, I would use it. But anyway, when I like to step, when he grabs it this way, he's probably pulling me back or even grabbing. I don't have time to bite or grab, so I always like to move. Right away, I like to move and drop the hammer. So when I drop the elbow, I want to isolate the tricep muscle. And most of you guys know this already, so palm up. This way here, you're only getting about 70%. This way here, you'll get 100%. So when I step at the same time, I like to drop the elbow and the hammer at the same time. When I slide in behind them, I buckle the leg like grip of death. And when I hit with this hammer and this hammer, turn sideways, just below the umbilicus, the belly button, they have the meridian with the energy moves that way. So if it's moving this way, I like to hit it this way, in and up. And the one at the back, at the lumbar area, between lumbar 2 and 3, which is more for the digestive, from a chiropractic point of view, I like to hit that in and down. So this one's going to go in and up and in and down at the same time. See that? Buckles the leg. Now, like triggered salute, I kind of hold that there, then I shoot the knee. If he was further back, I can use a kick, because a kick is nothing more than an exaggerated knee. I heard that somewhere else and then I made it up. So, from this position here, you guys all know the base move, boom, right? But from this position here, a couple of things. I can reach to the opposite side, the corpus callosum, using two-way action, and take him down this way. Then I can roll him over, put your hands behind your back. So that's one way you can do it. I call it living with my hair and laying your hands on me, because it's my life. Anyway, little pun there. So again, backing, grabbing this position here, drop the hammer, drop that. You can reach that side and do that, two-way action. Using two-way action here, everything I do is two-way action. Another thing you can do in this position, if you shoot the knee, you can drop it back, keeping the head in bay. Between the elbow and the shoulder, there's an insertion point here that releases the shoulder. I just have to hit it straight down, and it'll take him right to the ground. Then you can lock him up that way. So that's another insertion I like to do on a humane Canadian COVID self-defense. So again, from this position, dropping, same time, I like to do both at the same time. I have this extend to this at the same time. Then when I hit, I buckle at the same time. Now, another thing you do behind the hair, behind here, is that you can roll. Two-way action, rolling the head this way so he falls to the ground. You still have him here, hold it over your knee, roll him over this way here, lock him up. So it's another couple of things you can do, but the idea is to make sure when you're hitting the target area, use two-way action. One way, if you resist, but if I hit two-way, that way, can't resist that. And I buckle at the same time. I'm buckling. So, again, to recap, when they grab you this way, you can ask them to let go. We went through that. As you drop out at the same time, drop your weight. The lower I go, the better it works. C-step around, but I keep fused at the same time. To buckle, hold that in place. You can shoot the knee, you can shoot the kick, you can lift it, you can spin them all the way around here and lift, drop the head to the ground, roll them over, put your hands behind your back, see you did it all by himself. So, those are a couple of things I wanted to share with you from Canada. Back to you, Dan.
Man, I'll tell you what, all those fists flying, Jacob got shot down in a blaze glory. Uh-oh, another Bon Jovi reference. So, we're going from Canada over to one of my favorite places in the whole wide world. I've been all over the world. One of my favorite places is Dartmouth, Massachusetts. Not because the town's cool, but because the people there are awesome. My man, Mr.